So, here we are. Hi guys, I'm clearly wearing the same t-shirt as in another video and the same makeup as in the two previous videos, but yeah, another video about pen pals, and now I'll show you the stuff I'm sending to my friends. So I'm filming it in the end of November, so I'm planning to actually write the actual letter and go to the post office today to send it, but I guess I will post this video when I get a response from my friend what she thinks about this letter, but it's quite a lot of stuff. I don't know how heavy it would be. It doesn't look super heavy though, but I'm a little bit nervous. But let's go through it. First of all, I've decided to make two little drawings for her because actually we found one another by the fan art, by Harry Potter fan art on social media, and started chatting and we just became friends. So one of the arts is actually Harry Potter, so you can see that here is a young Remus Lupin and young Sirius Black. I will scan and post it again later on my Instagram and whatever. And I had a lot of fun drawing this because I bought a shiny watercolor, like silver watercolor for the moon, and also some goldish color changing acrylic. Yeah, also I'm not like the hardcore shipper of a Wolfstar, which is the name of a pairing between these two characters, but I appreciate it and my friend also appreciated it, so I thought it would be cool to draw it. And with another drawing which I don't like that much, is a little bit messy and probably the paper wasn't the best for it, and I don't remember the name of this character. It's from A Good Omens by Neil Gaiman, and I wanna read this book and then watch the show, but I didn't have time. But my friend is like hardcore fan of Good Omens, so I've decided that I will try to make a fan art for her. And that's like kind of the main stuff. That was the reason this letter was on hold for a while, because we talked about it, I think it was in August, I don't remember, or maybe even July, and she gave me her address, but I thought I want to make some fan arts. I really want to make some fan arts to send her, but the first was busy with the convention and some was just busy with life. Finally managed to do this. So what I could show you next, I decided to send her some zines. I don't think that she's like super into zines in general, but I thought it would be great. So I specifically printed that one. I think you can find it for free on the internet. It's called Let's Make a Zine, an interactive workshop by Olivia M. It looks like this. Actually, it's a full color, but I have only black and white printer, so it's quite. Even though it's small, there's still quite a lot of pages, so I didn't want it to go and print it somewhere because it would be probably quite expensive. So I think this zine is quite great introduction for a person who don't know a lot about zines but maybe curious about them and wanna make some by themselves, because what I really like about this specific zine, it has, you probably don't see really well, but it has some pages with schemes. So if you wanna, for example, make 16-page zine with 1/8 size, so it shows you how you need to put each page on the A4 sheet of paper to eventually get the proper size. And it has the schemes for, I guess, quite a few patterns, quite a few zine types. This, for example, single sheet 1/4 zine, or this 2-sheet 1/4 zine. So it's great, like kinda a little manual for zine makers. If I will remember where I downloaded this, I will try to give a link because I think that one is great. I also put in one thing by myself, this English Sonnet Smith Google Translate issue 1. I'm in the process of making issue 2 because like it's not like a lot of work, but still takes a little bit of time just to prepare a text, because yeah, I'm taking the sonnet and generating random from a randomizer the numbers of languages and counting, selecting and translating it 10 times for each page. So it's like 7 translations. So it's just a continuous work of selecting and translating and copying and stuff. So that's why I have only issue 1. But when I was first making it, I didn't know how to how I wanted to the layout to looks like. So I had actually 2 copies, which was printed a little bit differently, and I decided to send one of them to my friend, and another one not a my zine, and actually not a free zine. And I was a patron for Ariel Bisset for a little bit, and she was making her poetry zine, I think in December 2018, not sure though, and it was free to download for patrons. So I did it. Later on it was sold as a physical copy and then as a e-zine, I think on her Etsy. Again, if I will manage to find it, I will try to leave it to you. And usually when I buy e-zines or just even find free e-zines, I like to print them and put them on my shelf somewhere here, because I just really enjoy reading physical zines. So yeah, I've bought, I can't say like I've bought the exact copy, because, but I was a patron, so I think I will invest a little bit even more money during this time than the actual e-zine now cost. But anyway, yeah, I printed it myself, so it's not for sale or anything, just my personal copy. But I don't like how I made the cover. I've struggled with it a lot. I'm trying different stuff to bind this, but I decided that I will send it one to my friend, and if I will want to have another copy just for myself, I will just, you know, reprint it and rebind it again. And I haven't prepared the actual letter, but it could be a letter, this piece of paper for a letter. Decorated it a little bit with some washi tape and pieces of just nice pieces of paper and stuff. And then I think it's really cool to send people washi tape, just little samples, because there's so many different washi tapes. And what I found is a cool way to send them is text from clothing, because it's usually quite thick cardboard. It's nice. This one has a little bit of flowers in it, so I just took these pieces. It's actually from different clothing. It's weird that they have a collection of tags from clothing, but I was doing scrapbooking for a while. I was collecting a lot of just random scraps of cardboard and paper, so quite a lot of these tags. And so yes, that's what I did. I put it a lot of different washi tape on it. Hope my friend will enjoy this one. And that's kind of envelope for them. It's not that pretty. To be honest, I think I could do better, but yeah, whatever. It's just washi tape after all. And yeah, I haven't shown you the this packet for zines would be this. This actually I saved when I was ordering something from Etsy, and I don't remember what it was, but I left this package because it's really cute. And now I'm reusing it to send in mail. Another stuff is just a little picture with Owl Post service. Again, I think I ordered a zine, a Harry Potter zine, and I got this nice printed envelope, but it was pretty much the only thing I saved, managed to save from the envelope, but just, you know, you can reuse it for decorations and whatnot. And another thing, I actually also got some stamps, which is space themed, and I've made like my own envelope with this stamps, and I think it's quite cute. Need to not rip it. And here I put a lot of stickers and postcards, because sending stickers is cool. I rarely use stickers myself because I always like they are too pretty to use. Oh my god. But yeah, whatever. That one again, the Good Omens fan art, and this is a sticker sheet. I think they're not cut out of a sticker, but it's not like a big deal. So I specifically bought it when I was on the convention. So yeah, I specifically found it with the intention to send it to my friend. Also, have quite a few random stickers, I guess. Again, when I was ordering Harry Potter fanzine, I got some stickers. So I cut it a few from my friends. There's like one with Potion Way and one with the Hogwarts Quest. Because my friend also Harry Potter fan, as I said, but she for this point of life she didn't have like a preferred house, so I decided to pick like a little bit of neutral stickers. This one actually I got with I guess I've ordered a pin and I got just extra stickers, Squish and Flick. Decided it's cute and so we sent it to friends. Also I've cut it 2 stickers from a sticker sheet. Just like alien girl, and again aliens, spaceships with a rainbow. Yeah, so and these 2 stickers are quite random. It says like how to translate it, like +5 to intelligence and +5 to I don't know how to translate it. But yeah, it was quite a lot of the stickers, and I said, yeah, it's cool, I will stick it somewhere. And then it was, I guess, 2 years, and I haven't used them because I think they're too cool. I don't want to stick them anywhere. I decided I will send them to a friend, or they will sit in my stash for the next couple of years. 2 cards. That one I got, it was in a set. In set Voldemort. It was set and I bought it from Etsy with a couple of other things. So I think I will leave you, again, try to find the link. I'll leave you a link here because I think I remember the store name. And that one I bought locally. This is, okay, how do you say it, cathedral or not? But yeah, it's, let's say, building, and in the center of Minsk. It's quite like old looking painting. I think it's nice. Oh no, it's the church of Saints Simon and Helena. I said it's like, why I thought it's cathedral, because we kind of here we called the Catholic Church and Orthodox Church using the different words, and that's why I was confused how to translate it. Again, I was in a bookstore and decided to pick up a couple of pretty postcards with kind of city scenery on the city where I live now. So yeah, that's went to another handmade envelope, and I have quite a few stuff. So because she's Harry Potter fan, I wanted to send her again some little trinkets. And I follow this really cool YouTube channel, Muggle Magic, so he makes really cool printables, and I thought that I will make a printable just to send it for a friend. But I also started to making one for myself, and I realized that it's too big, and if I'll glue everything, it will not fit in the envelope, even if envelope is giant already. So I've decided because of printed already, I decided that I will send it to friend. It's application for a work permit. Again, I will leave a link with the video where you can get the printables for this one. Or maybe you can now get it only from his Patreon. I'm not sure though, but I will leave a video anyway if you're interested in it. And I don't remember where this printable was. It's definitely again from Muggle Magic. Still the scientific promotion of Elfish Elsewhere Journals. It's kind of little pamphlet. And maybe it was in like a collection of different printables. I don't remember this very specific video for it. But yeah, it's from the same channel. So with this one, I painted one for myself. I hope to display it somehow on the shelves, and I decided to send one for friend. And envelope is giant. I haven't put the addresses on it or anything, but I've decided to put a sticker on it. Oh my god, like I've thought about it a lot, and then when I did it, I thought like, why I did it. I don't even remember if did she watch Star Wars Forces of Evil or not, but the sticker says Kripsa, the Queen of Darkness, and because my friend is just a fan of like kinda evil queens as a trope, I think she would enjoy this one. So that's the whole letter, I guess. Again, as I said in the previous paintball video, if you're interested with being my words. Again, as I said in the previous paintball video, if you're interested in being my pen pal, just contact me and we'll discuss it. Maybe hopefully exchange some letters. I really want some more pen pals because I think it's cool. Yeah. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.